If you'd like to support more content on the channel and get some epic anime merch, check out our online store, AnimeUproar.com. We have original designs that were done exclusively for us by pro manga artist Kuzomari, including this Dream Big, Work Hard Asta shirt. If you're a fan of the channel, feel free to use the discount code UPROAR25 at checkout for an instant 25% off. What is up, everybody? It's Animac here for AnimeUproar, and today we will be discussing the latest watershed moment in the Black Clover story. A massive development that just changed the game and set up perhaps the most epic conflict in the story so far, and that's saying a lot. The next major villain is confirmed to be the strongest demon yet in the Black Clover story, and in order to face him, all the most powerful magic knights of both the Clover and Heart Kingdom need months of intense training. We just got some major reveals, some important developments, and a setup for a brand new arc, so let's get into it and break all of it down right here in this video. If you enjoyed the Black Clover content right here on the channel, please leave a like to let me know, it really does help. And if you happen to be new to AnimeUproar, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to turn on all notifications. If you don't make sure to turn on all notifications, YouTube will bury a lot of our videos, it's just the way it goes. And finally, yes, of course, this video will contain manga spoilers. We're talking about the latest developments in the story, so please proceed with caution, you have been warned. So now that Gaia, Undine, and Beaver Girl are totally BFFs with Asta and the crew, all the guests from the Clover Kingdom are summoned to the Heart Kingdom Palace, where they are reunited with Asta. By the way, last week we had a poll on our Twitter @AnimeUproar about how I should refer to Loro Pechica, the clumsy ruler of the Heart Kingdom. The choices were Queen, Princess, Priestess, and Beaver Girl. And of course, Beaver Girl won with like 60% of the vote, so that is why I will be calling her Beaver Girl from now on. If you want to take part in future polls similar to this one, or you just want to stay up to date with the channel and with the latest updates on Black Clover, please be sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram @AnimeUproar. And if you don't feel like actually typing out @AnimeUproar on Twitter or Instagram, you can just click the direct link, it's right there in the description for both. Mimosa, Noelle, and Finral are all glad to see that Asta is alright as they are brought into the palace by Gaia, where they meet the majestic queen for the very first time. Beaver Girl is wearing her regal robes and she does look quite beautiful. Not only that, her amazing magic power is clearly noticeable and Noelle is shocked when she senses it up close. Surprising no one, Finral instantly starts swooning over Beaver Girl, and then he starts screaming and hitting his head on the ground because he feels guilty for yet again letting his eyes and imagination wander away from Lady Finesse. Beaver Girl then speaks, asking the citizens of the Clover Kingdom to lend her their power, but then instead of remaining regal and dignified, she also drops to the ground, apparently slipping and hitting her nose in the process. Undine is all like, WTF Loro Pechica, you're royalty, you have to show some dignity, but I still love you. And Gaia just face bombs, saying that he knew that letting Beaver Girl actually meet everyone in public would be a bad idea. But after that whole comical exchange, we get to the good stuff. The Clover Kingdom guests ask why Beaver Girl needs their power, and she responds by saying that although only Tier 1 and Tier 0 mages stand a chance against a demon, even they are unable to finish off demons. So for example, the Spirit Guardians of the Heart Kingdom use magic power that borrows the mana of nature, but even they cannot completely defeat a demon. The difference between Heart Kingdom and Clover Kingdom magic is that Heart Kingdom magic uses the power of natural mana, and Clover Kingdom magic uses unnatural magic like manifesting objects out of thin air or even manipulating space. Beaver Girl says that these diverse forms of magic gave rise to both Megicula the demon and to the individuals who stand a chance in a fight against the demon, such as for example Julius and Yami. At this point, it would be good to mention that Beaver Girl clearly knows a lot about the Clover Kingdom and its citizens, and she even seems to know that Julius lost most of his power. She also states something very interesting. She says that if we're just talking about conventional magic scaling, both Asta and Sacrea would rank low. But because Asta has anti-magic and Sacrea uses sealing magic and forbidden magic, they both possess incomprehensible power. Their power cannot be measured by the standard tier system, so Beaver Girl calls their abilities Dark Tier. Dark tier definitely sounds pretty cool, but the problem is that by having this new dark tier that doesn't fit on the existing tier system, you are already rendering the tier system pretty much useless only a few chapters after introducing it, but hey, what are you gonna do? Beaver Girl wants Asta and Secret to lend these dark tier powers to her so that they can all face Megicula together. Noelle and Asta decide to reach out to Yami and see whether he would be on board with this whole idea. After all, Yami is their designated superior, but unsurprisingly, the magical call reaches Yami right when he is trying to take a dump. This whole getting interrupted on the toilet thing happens to Yami a lot, so clearly the man has a very healthy metabolism. Yami tells them to call him later because he currently has bigger problems, so they decide to contact Marx using a magical communication tool. Just as Marx answers, Chibi Julius immediately pops into the frame to ask about the Heart Kingdom's ruler and her magic, which is exactly what we have come to expect from Julius. Julius is 100% on board with helping out Beaver Girl in her struggle against Megicula, since he feels that this experience will provide valuable magical knowledge, and he even offers to come along and help out personally. Beaver Girl is happy that the negotiations went so smoothly, but she also has some bad news. Apparently, Megicula is even stronger than the Kotodama demon that the mages of the Clover Kingdom defeated not too long ago, which means that Megicula is the strongest demon that we have met so far. If you'll recall, Asta's demon had referred to the Kotodama demon as his superior, so we can assume that Asta's demon isn't as strong as either the Kotodama demon or Megicula, at least not so far at this point in the story. But clearly Megicula is actually the strongest of the three, even stronger than the previous major villain in the series. Beaver Girl says to Asta and friends that as they are right now, Megicula could kill them all easily. And so they are going to need a massive power boost in order to stand a chance against the demon. Asta recalls how much effort went into defeating the Kotodama demon, and they even had help from Licht and Lumiere, something that they cannot count on this time around. On top of that, the recent shellacking of the Diamond Kingdom by the Spade Kingdom's mages, or possibly even just one single mage, shows that the Clover Kingdom Magic Knights have no choice but to get a lot stronger very quickly. Julius understands the severity of the situation. As cheery and positive as he usually is, it is clear that this situation with Megicula and the Heart Kingdom is no joke. Their current predicament is definitely a serious one. Beaver Girl then confirms that Megicula resides inside the Spade Kingdom and that he is using the people of the Spade Kingdom to build up his power. We don't know how exactly he is using the citizens of Spade, but Megicula has apparently been able to harness the power of the entire kingdom and combine it with his demon powers in order to eventually conquer the other kingdoms, and the invasion of the Diamond Kingdom has already initiated this sequence of events. Beaver Girl reminds everyone that as a result of her curse, she only has 1 year to live, so they must take the fight to Megicula while they still have her immense powers at their disposal. Once she dies, their chances of winning against the demon will be even lower. Within the next 6 months, the Spirit Guardians of the Heart Kingdom, all ranked 0 tier in terms of magic power, will help the guests from the Clover Kingdom to get even stronger. They will train together and do their best to create a powerful Heart Clover alliance that will be capable of standing up to the Demon Kingdom of Spade and their ruthless leader, Megicula, the strongest of all the demons. All the strongest mages of both kingdoms will have to prepare themselves because this coming battle could easily be the most epic battle in the entire series. The final page of the chapter reveals a time skip. 6 months has passed and we see Yuno and Sylph, his wind spirit, flying over a vast mountainous region. Since below Yuno we appear to see the three-eyed skull of Licht's giant demon form, it is safe to assume that this is happening on the outskirts of Hage village. The final page also announces the start of a brand new arc in the very next chapter, which we can only assume is the Megicula arc. An arc which will pit the strongest mages of the Clover and Heart Kingdoms against the strongest demon Megicula and the entire Demon Kingdom of Spade. Wow, this chapter really did absolutely change the game when it comes to the future of Black Clover. The Heart Clover Alliance was confirmed. Megicula was confirmed as the strongest demon who is using the entire Spade Kingdom to increase his strength. A 6-month time skip occurred. A new arc was announced. Yami took a dump. all major and game-changing developments in the Black Clover story. Personally, I am very excited about this. I did think that the whole Heart Kingdom subplot made a 180 turn very quickly, and they went from potential ruthless villains to clumsy and comical allies within like 1 or 2 chapters. But with that said, ever since Megicula was first introduced several chapters ago, I've been saying that he will be the true villain and that the next major arc will be focused around him and the Spade Kingdom. Now, all the pretenses have been dropped and the cat is out of the bag. Megicula and the Spade Kingdom have been built up as truly powerful opponents. Megicula is apparently the strongest demon we have met to date, and one mage from the Spade Kingdom, who probably isn't even Megicula, maybe he's just an ally or a subordinate of Megicula, was able to destroy an entire Diamond Kingdom army. We know that Asta, Yuno, and the mages of both the Heart and Clover Kingdom have been training intensely for 6 months, and some of them have been training with the elite warriors of the Heart Kingdom, meaning that our heroes in these last 6 months have likely learned new and unique magic techniques and abilities. This really is the perfect setup for an arc that will actually be able to live up to the hype of the previous arc that featured the epic battle against the Kotodama demon. Many of us were wondering how Yuki Tabata will possibly be able to raise the stakes further after that previous epic showdown. But I have to say that it looks like he has done it again. It will all depend on how the story will unfold from here. But we've definitely got a great setup and introduction into a new arc that will include power boosts for our favorite characters and new and even more powerful villains, including the strongest demon. I honestly can't wait to see what happens next, and I'm curious to hear what you guys think about this next upcoming arc. Are you excited, and what do you think will happen next? Do you have high expectations of Megicula as a villain, and what type of unique demonic powers do you think that he will possess? Asta's demon has anti-magic, the Kotodama demon has Kotodama magic, but what about Megicula? Is it the power of feeding on the mana of every person in the Spade Kingdom, or maybe something else? Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Also, I still think that this arc will reveal that Noelle's mother is not really dead, at least not in the way that we think, but we'll have to wait and see. If you enjoyed the Black Clover content right here on this channel, please leave a like to let me know, it really does help. And if you're new to AnimeUproar, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell to turn on all notifications. That way you won't miss any of our future Black Clover uploads. Feel free to hit me up on Twitter and Instagram at AnimeUproar for all the latest Black Clover news and updates. I want to give a big thank you to all of our AnimeUproar patrons who make videos like this one possible. Special thank you to all of our Pro Hero tier patrons, including the one and only Gilgamesh, Nothing But a Fan, Jason Wilson, King Zeldris, Angel Cruz, Steelers, Poet Pablo, Atropos Wraith, Firidala Beat, Ekarot GN, Anatoly Kazatsky, DJ Nathaniel, and Alpha Dio. And I can't forget the ones that rise above all other clans. A massive thank you to all of our The One tier patrons, including Ingrata, Alolan Matty Mac, Makota-kun, and ya boy Seth. If you enjoy our videos and you think that they add some value to your life, consider supporting us on Patreon. Even a single dollar will give you access to our patron exclusive Discord, and your name will appear in our videos along with these amazing people. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, see ya, Space Cowboys.